Bonjour, Kaknawyag, Bruce Beardy here again. So here's another video, this time something to do with phrases related to print, such as books or writing, that kind of stuff. And these are just some of them. Okay, so the first one here is Maznahigan, that's a book. Maznahiganan are books. So the first one is the singular forms for all the boxes here, all the first phrases, and then the second phrases are the plural forms. So Maznahigan, book, and Maznahiganan, books. So these are nouns right here, Maznahigan, Maznahiganan. The next one is a verb, Maznahike, he or she writes. Maznahike wag, they write. So noun, verb, and then this one is an imperative or a command where you're telling somebody what to do. In this case, write, to write. Maznahiken, write. Maznahikek, all of you write. So when you look at this Maznahike right here, Maznahike, and then adding an N at the end makes it into a command. Similarly, Maznahike to Maznahikeg, with the K or G for others, makes it into a plural form. So in this case, all of you write. The next one here is also a noun, and it's a diminutive form. Maznahiganens or Maznahiganes. It's a small book, singular form. And Maznahiganensan or Maznahiganesan, small books. Okay, I'm giving you two examples here, one with an N and the other one without the N. Okay, I've heard both ways of pronouncing this, especially for the Serbin Ojibwe communities. Some tend to include a nasal sound here, others don't bother. Maznahiganens, for example, or Maznahiganes, etc. Small book. Maznahiganesan, small books. So the next column here is Maznahigewigamik. Maznahigewigamik is a building type. In this case, it's a library, singular form. So Maznahige, again, or Maznahiganan. This is the place where you keep the books. That's why I include library here. But in my community, a remote community in Northern Ontario, where I come from, what we used to call the band office or the administrative building, where the chiefs and councillors and other workers that work for the community, we tend to call it a band office, Maznahigewigamik. If it's more than one, Maznahigewigamigon. So singular and plural. In this case, libraries or band offices, Maznahigewigamigon. Maznahan is to sign or write it. If it requires your signature, for example, in a document. So that's the singular form, Maznahan. And if it's more than one document that you have to sign and write your signature on them, Maznahanen, sign or write them. So there's something similar here that I didn't include. So that word would be Maznahodizin. Maznahodizin would be, requires your signature, you alone, to write the document. And if you're with more than one person, so there's others that requires their signature, so then it would be Maznahodizig. Maznahodizig, sign, write them. Okay, with other people besides yourself. Maznahamau is the other one. So this is these two are commands right here. Maznahamau is write to him or her, like a letter or an email, that kind of stuff. and maznahamawig, write to them. Again, by email or via email or by letter. Another way of saying it is to reverse it, to tell somebody to write to me. Then I would say maznahamawshin. If it's more than one person that I'm asking, there's others involved that requires my signature, then I would say maznahamawshig, write to me. Okay, all of you write to me. And this one is the last one here is a noun. Maznahikanatig is a pen or a pencil, and maznahikanatiggon is more than one pen or pencil. In this case, pens or pencils, or any writing tool. Natig usually refers to something wooden-like structure. Wisaniwanatig, for example, it's a kitchen table, place where you eat. I forget what other dialects call it, but in my dialect, or the Severn River Basin area, those communities that are there, then we call it Wisaniwanatig or Wisaniwanatigon, more than one kitchen table. But in this case, we're looking at maznahike as the root word. Maznahikanatig is a pen or pencil. Maznahikanatigon are pens or pencils, like I said, or any other writing tool. Thanks, amigos, for listening to me.